Check. I'm a little flustered. I ain't gonna lie. Fresh off work, into the booth on some Superman shit. But y'all know I like Batman. But I feel like Superman today, man. Let's get it going though.
Mic check 1 2. You know the vibes. Regular mic. Listen.
Listen, man. Listen. That's my new tag. It's been a hit, man. I ain't gonna front, man. But let's get it going, man. Mic check 1 2. You know the vibes. Regular Mike, aka El Snacko, aka Stimmy Fallon, aka Young Trail Mix, aka Kodak Snack. We here. Open mic, episode 9. We here. We cooking, man. Open mic Mondays. I usually record on a Sunday. Today I'm recording on a Monday because Sunday was kind of thick. I ain't gonna front. We here to talk hip hop today, man. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all know what we gonna talk about. We gonna get to that, but first, let me give y'all a little wrap up of the week since you know what I mean. Since I did the last one of these, man. First things first. The anniversary has passed. The anniversary of the Mic Check video series. You know what I'm saying? It was a lovely day. A lot of reflection. A lot of reminiscing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who showed love. And shout out to everybody who didn't. Shout out to everybody, man. It's always love with me. But yeah, man, the Mic Check series, man. It's been a year, you know what I mean? Y'all see the new tag I got. Shout out to my little girl, Emma. Try to, you know what I mean, spruce it up for the second year. But the first year was successful, man. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? I reflected. If you follow me on Instagram, I reflected on a lot of moments. Well, not a lot, just a couple moments. Starting from the first video to the first video that got, reposted. I also wanted to touch on real quick. I talk about a lot of shit on the Mic Check series, man. I was going through it and just trying to see like all of the topics that I had covered in the year. Yo, listen, man, politics, sneakers, snacks, pop culture, sports, hip hop, news events. Yo, I covered a lot of ground. Fashion. I covered a lot of ground, man. I ain't gonna front. Mic Check series, man. We gonna keep it rolling, man. I also wanted to give a shout out to a few dudes in particular. New York City stand up, Ray. Y'all know Ray. Randy is comedy. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Famous Mike. These three dudes in particular, because right now they on from the green screen comedy. That's how they got on. And I do a Mic Check series with a green screen, so they say it's a copycat world. But I will say, everybody do it different, man. All four of us, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on their level as far as like fame, not even fame, but just like notoriety. Nah, that's like a negative word. I mean, as far as like damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Exposure. That's the word I'm looking for. As far as exposure, I'm not on their level, but you know what I mean? Shout out to them dudes, man, because I mean, I guess we could call them trailblazers. I mean, a lot of people do green screen comedy or green screen vids, but them dudes right there is doing it on a high level. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get on a level, pause, just in case. I'm trying to get on a level. So I just want to shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it going with the regular mic, you know what I mean? Mic Check series. Y'all make sure y'all share the videos if you like it. Because y'all always sharing them other dudes' videos, you know what I'm saying? Because they on. It's cool to share their videos. It's not cool to share my videos yet. But that day is coming. Don't worry. That day is coming, man. 10 toes down. But yeah, man, that's it, man. Let's get on with the proceedings. You know what I'm saying? We here to talk hip hop today. It's about mid-December as I record this. You know what I'm saying? And I usually around December 8th-ish, December 4th is when I put out like a picture of my top 4 hip hop albums of the year. I didn't put out the picture this year because I knew I was going to do this. I wanted to talk about it a little bit. You know what I mean? So let's do that, man. So 2021, hip hop. It's been a year coming off 2020 with the COVID. A lot of people didn't release their albums. So naturally in 2021, a lot of albums dropped this year. A lot of albums dropped this year. I'm going to say it again. A lot of albums dropped this year. And I didn't listen to everything. So I'm not saying this is the album of the year. All I'm saying is these are the 4 albums that I really liked. I'm going to say 4 plus because I got honorable mentions that I really like. I'm going to highlight 4 in particular. So first, we're going to start with the honorable mentions. Nas, King's Disease 2. I like that album. Strong album. A lot of people say it's better than King's Disease 1. You know what? One day I'm gonna go through both of them and I'm gonna come to a conclusion. You know what I'm saying? But Nas King's Disease 2 got a few joints on there I saved. Shout out to Benny the Butcher, Plugs, the Plugs I met too. When I first heard that joint, I was like, I don't need, it took me a while to get to Benny rapping over the Harry Fraud sound, but as I kept listening to it, he got like 4 records on there that I rock with heavy. Only 4 though. You know what I mean? So that's why I ain't included in my top 4. So shout out to Benny. Also I want to give a honorable mention to Baby Keem. His album dropped, his debut album. He has some good shit on there. I want to give him a acknowledgement just cause. Also, shout out to Banks, Southside Stand Up. Banks dropped a new album this year. Cody, Course of the Inevitable for those who don't know. I gotta give a shout out to Drake, CLB. He's not top 4 for me, but it's a solid album. And Drake doing what he do, you know what I'm saying? When it first came out, I was like, this is a mid burger with cheese. But you know what? As I listened to it and I got into the music, you know what I'm saying? It grew on me. And he got a few joints on there I really rock with. But Drake being Drake, you know what I'm saying? Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to M1ke, Pray for Haiti album. Solid album. I really wanted to put it in my top 4 because solid album, but I gave the nod to something else over that. We gonna get to it. All right. You know what? In no order. Only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give y'all my favorite album of the year at 1. All right. So you gotta wait for that. But let's start with number 4. One of the most controversial albums, one of the most controversial figures in hip hop these days. Kanye West, Donda. I know this is kind of weird for me because I don't know if y'all follow me, y'all know I roasted Donda to the high heavens when it came out. I ain't gonna front. I roasted Donda because you know why? Because the rollout was just like the rollout rubbed me the wrong way. The rollout rubbed me the wrong way. Y'all see what I did there? But anyway, but listen, I want to say Donda Deluxe in specific. Donda Deluxe. All right. Listen, a lot of joints on there I really rock with, man. Like Hurricane. Damn, let me break out my playlist, man. I hate to be unprofessional, but shit, let's do it. Hurricane, I really rock with. The joint with Andre 3000, I really rock with. Off the Grid, Believe What I Say, 24, Remote Control, Moon, Heaven and Hell, Keep My Spirit Alive. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna front, man. So many joints on here I like. I like this album, man. I was fronting, but I like this album, man. So shout out to Kanye. Donda coming in at number 4. No order, but I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna keep this thing rolling. We gonna go to J. Cole. Now, mind you, this ain't no order. Oh yeah, let me just also say the Donda album came out in August 29th to be exact. A lot of these albums I like to sit with, and usually the albums I sit with the longest usually grow the most on me or have the most impact on me. So Donda, August 29th, the Deluxe came out November 14th. But anyway, J. Cole came out May 14th. And I like J. Cole album off the rip. So J. Cole is the top 4, the off season. You already know. Top to bottom, I like the whole album. Bars, melodies, good features, good beats. You know what I'm saying? Aggressive J. Cole. Had one of the best rollouts you ever saw. You know what I'm saying? My man was hooping and doing all types of shit when that album came out. Did a tour. Shout out to J. Cole, man. The off season, one of my top 4. I ain't gonna waste too much time on that because I know it's on a lot of people's top album list. So we gonna keep it rolling. Not my second favorite album, but another album that's on my top 4, Westside Gunn. Hitler Wears Hermes 8 Side A. Very important because it's a double album. He came out with a side A and a side B. Side A came out first, obviously, September 24th. Hard. Listen, man. Yeah, we gotta stop fronting on Westside Gunn, man. Westside Gunn is a leader in the culture. You know what I mean? Like this guy, he got his hands in hip hop, obviously. He got his hands in art. He got his hands in fashion. You know what I'm saying? He one of the best curators in the game right now. If we keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? He brought us Benny. He brought us, Conway the Machine. He brought us Armani Caesar. She had a solid effort on her first joint, the Liz. You know what I'm saying? He brought us back Mark Hami. I wasn't familiar with M1ke until, they reconnected. Now I'm rocking with M1ke. Shout out to Westside Gunn, man. He having a strong 2021. Very strong 2021 on all levels of hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? So he got some joints on there I really rock with. The joint with him and Kiss and Stove God Cooks right now is one of my favorite joints. Damn, gotta go back to my phone because it's a lot of information. I like the whole tape. I ain't gonna front. Stove God got busy on there on every joint he was featured on. Quotable bars. Lil Wayne featured on a joint. Lil Wayne probably had the best feature verses all year. I ain't gonna front because that's something that this album has in common with the next album I'm talking about. But Lil Wayne had a banner verse on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Westside Gunn. I ain't even gonna waste too much time, man. Westside Gunn, Hitler Wears Hermes 8. Side A. You know what I mean? So just a quick recap. That's Donda Deluxe. That's J. Cole, the off season. And that's Westside Gunn, Hitler Wears Hermes 8. Now, before I continue, a couple albums came out that I ain't really speak on because I ain't really, I ain't really sit with them. You know what I mean? Pardon me, I ain't listened to the Ross album yet as I record this. I ain't listened to the Wale album yet as I record this. It's a lot of music out, man. It's hard to get to all that music. Pardon me, I don't really listen to drill music like that. So I missed out on all of the drill music rappers that's killing shit like Polo G and Sleepy Hollow. Shout out to Lil Baby and Durkio. They put an album out. Not really my lane, so I ain't listened to the album. Same thing goes for who else put an album out? Same thing goes for Durkio, Lil Baby. Listen, man. Oh, Young Thug put out 2 joints. Not really my lane, so I ain't check out the album, but I know a few songs on there that I like. You know what I mean? But listen, let's get to it. Without further ado, my favorite album of the year, hands down, Tyler the Creator. Call Me If You Get Lost. My favorite album of the year. Tyler the Creator. What he did on this album, different. And this is, you know what I mean? Listen, roast me if you want. I'm here to give you what I think, subject to, judgments, whatever. Tyler, I never listened to a complete Tyler album until this album because the lead single was Lumberjack, where he rhymed over the Gravediggers beat, and it was just like, oh, he was spitting on that shit. And this is like the first album where Tyler come back, he rapping. You know what I mean? So Call Me If You Get Lost. It got raps on there. It got beats on there. He got solid songs on there. You know what I mean? Y'all know Tyler, he's versatile. Solid songs on there. Yo, this is my favorite album easily, man. Top to bottom again. Once again, it got another Wayne feature on there where Wayne goes crazy. You know what I mean? Tyler did his thing on this joint. DJ Drama hosting the tape. This tape is flawless, man. If we gonna keep it a stack, this tape is flawless. So I want to give a shout out to Tyler the Creator. Call me If You Get Lost. My favorite album of 2021. My favorite hip hop album of 2021, man. You heard? Ain't nobody really listen, man. Listen, I could probably listen to a little more hip hop, but I'm damn near 40 years old, got a kid, got a job. Like it's hard, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to a lot of rap, man, thanks to streaming. But you know what? I want to kind of build my library back up though, man. I don't want to lean on streaming too much because when the revolution come, we ain't gonna be able to stream shit. It's gonna be all about what you got on your hard drive. So I need to start building my library back up. I got a lot of CDs. Maybe I ain't converting shit, man. Let's keep it a buck, man. But shout out to Tyler, man. Tyler the Creator, man. One of the top-notch rappers in the game. His beats are crazy. You know what I'm saying? I also want to give a shout out to Westside Gunn because Westside inspired Tyler to get back to rapping. And he sets the album off rapping over the Westside Gunn Michael Irvin beat, which is one of my favorite joints from Westside ever. So listen, Westside Gunn, man. Westside Gunn, he might be he might got the crown for 2021 for me in the culture as a whole. You know what I mean? Not just rapping, but everything. Like he inspired Tyler. You know what I'm saying? He brought us back M1ke. He gave us 2 tapes that was fire. He, Benny and Conway, rap, rap legends, rap wordsmith. You know what I mean? Like These guys are in his camp. Yo, listen, man. Westside Gunn salute, man. I know what it is, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. But yeah, Tyler got the crown. So just to recap, that's Tyler, the creator. Call me if you get lost. J. Cole, the off season. Westside Gunn, Hitler Wears Hermes 8. And Donda Deluxe. All right, and that's that, man. I ain't gonna waste too much of y'all time. We have 15 minutes. I ain't said no funny shit. I told y'all I wasn't gonna say no funny shit. This is all about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna say no jokes and no funny shit. But listen, if you made it through this video, shout out to you. If you didn't, shout out to you. Follow me on everything at regular M1ke, Twitter, Instagram. And that's it. We live, man. Take us home, Emma.
Mic check 1 2. You know the vibes. Regular Mike. Listen.
Till next time, y'all. Cheers.